This is the hyper-ego who sat in a bath under a tin roof in the pounding tropical rain, drinking tequila and shaving in a cracked mirror, and said, "Yes, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll drive your truckload of dynamite across the Amazon in a hurricane to save a uranium mine and an orphanage for a cool million and a government pardon." This is the hyper-ego who knows all 5 menus for beans on toast. This is the hyper-ego who was held aloft in a golden throne and paraded through the streets of Mexico after eating the world's hottest chili con carne ever as the crowds chanted, the senoritas cried, "Ego, ego, venga conmigo." This is the hyper-ego who could fight off a mutant zombie attack with a supermarket trolley. This is the hyper-ego who lives too hard, loves too much. A man-poet driven on by inner demons the world cannot hope to understand. And drinks his coffee black with one sugar, Only after his 5th mental breakdown and a begging letter from world leaders did the hyper-ego retire to a bedsit above a laundry and claim benefits. This is the super-ego, the hyper-ego, the ego of egos who kicked ass because ass needed kicking. An ass-kicking ass-kicker who broke his own toes kicking ass whilst screaming, "You've pushed me too far. It's personal. Don't mess with the hyper-ego. He will kick you up your ass. He will fuck you up and kick your ass. Don't fuck with the hyper-ego." This is the hyper-ego, who is known by those in the know as the real 007. World leaders nod respectfully, and beautiful women expose their breasts in his suave and sophisticated presence. The origins of the hyper-ego are lost in mythology. Insane, brilliant, genius, we know only that the hyper-ego eats beans and has wind. But his wind defies mankind's ability to contain it. Hyper-ego wind. Designer clothes cannot contain his genius, and that is why the hyper-ego wears cheap supermarket jeans. Protected by high government office under the Official Secrets Act, we may never know the many deeds of the hyper-ego. Only that the hyper-ego is consulted by powerful men that I cannot mention by name. The hyper-ego has aspirations to become a gentle guiding hand in the running of a small Eastern European country, which I cannot mention by name. The hyper-ego prefers to go incognito. This is the hyper-ego who bum-shaking love-making Latino women refer to as the authentic, white-bread, purple-headed, pink torpedo love machine. This is the ego, the super-ego, the hyper-ego, the ego of egos, the ego before which all other egos must bend on bended knee. We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news and immediate news flash. The hyper-ego has gone loco mucho loco and is having a panic attack in the unemployment office. The pressure's been too much. We are to blame. We've asked too much of this simple, humble man. The ego has landed. Motherfucking super hyper ego. Ass kicking, ass fucking, ass kicking, ass fucking, ass kicking, ass fucking. Motherfucking super hyper ego. Motherfucking super hyper ego. Ass kicking, ass fucking, ass kicking, ass fucking, ass kicking, ass fucking. Motherfucking super hyper ego. Motherfucking super hyper ego. Ass kicking, ass fucking, ass kicking, ass fucking, ass kicking, ass fucking. Motherfucking super hyper ego.